Good evening, everyone. In the last class, we were discussing about the Shaddarshanas. So, out of those Shaddarshanas, we discussed about the Nyaya, Vaiseshika, then we discussed about Sankhya Yoga, and then the Patanjali Darshana. So, the last two Darshanas which we haven't discussed were Purva Mimamsa and Uttara Mimamsa. So, now we are moving to the next topic, that is streams of yoga or the paths of yoga. So, what is mean by streams of yoga? Stream ante usually enti. What do you mean by stream? Stream is nothing but a way where the water flows, a canal from the river where water is flowing. In the similar way, all the rivers from whichever they might have originated one place, but at the end where all the rivers will be merging, they will all merge at the oceans, right? They will all merge at the sea. Godavari Nadi, it might have originated at Nashik, but at the end it should merge with the sea or the ocean. In a similar manner, whichever river you take, Ganga Nadi, Yamuna Nadi, whichever, take the name of any river, it will go and merge in the, submerge in the oceans or the sea. In a similar way, when a person takes birth, at the end, he should leave this world. Everyone, whoever has taken birth, he has to go through the process of death, that is destruction. So when we are destructing, when we are going to the end of our life, everyone wants to end the suffering which is caused in this human life. Every person in his entire life, he always wants to stay happy. He always wants to stay at comfort. He doesn't want to go through any kind of suffering. When these sufferings will end? Sufferings are caused only when we have taken the human birth. Okay, to end the cycle of birth and death, we should achieve nirvana. We should achieve moksha. We should achieve self-realization. Right? To achieve that goal, what is that goal? To achieve moksha. I don't want to take rebirth because I'm happy with this life. If I am going to take rebirth, again I have to go through the entire cycle of suffering and then pain, then pleasure, then pain, then pleasure, because you will be doing some action, some karma will be there. Each and every karma will have some result. That result I should carry on. If that result is good, that's fine. If that result is not good, I have to carry the burden of that particular action. So this keeps on going, keeps on going. How many lives you have to take birth and how many lives you have to go to the end of your life. So what is the main goal of human life is to achieve moksha. To achieve moksha, persons, there are many persons, right? Every person is different. Every person is having different personality. They select their path in which they are comfortable so that they can reach the target. So the target is to reach moksha, to attain moksha. That is how to travel through that journey. Now I am not having any knowledge, but I want to I want to reach the target. I have just started my spiritual journey. If I want to reach moksha, there are many paths because people are different. Their personalities are different. So in yoga also, if you want to reach or attain the moksha, different paths have been given by different people. And this has been discussed in Bhagavad Gita. So the streams of yoga or paths of yoga was brought or discussed in the Bhagavad Gita chapter 8. Now, just imagine, if you want to reach the top of the mountain, a mountain is there, if you want to reach the peak of the mountain, I might take one path, you might take one path, my friend might take one path, sir might take one path. So whichever way you go, you will reach the summit, right? So if this is the mountain, a person can reach from the front side, a person can reach from this side, a person can then he can select a path to move around the mountain and then reach the summit. Summit is nothing but the peak. The paths may be different. Okay, the tools to reach to the summit may be different, but at the end you are going to achieve the target. So based on this analogy, or based on the different paths of yoga followed by the people in our ancient civilization, 6 streams of yoga has been discussed. Number 1, Jnana Yoga. 2, Bhakti Yoga. Karma Yoga. Raja Yoga, Hatha Yoga, and Mantra Yoga. From the word itself, different types of yoga, 6 types. From the word present in that particular yoga, you can understand what is that particular path. For example, Jnana Yoga. Jnana, what is meant by Jnana? Knowledge. The path of knowledge, if a person selects the path of knowledge to reach the summit, that is to reach the moksha, that is known as Jnana Yoga. If a person selects the path of devotion, he always wants to pray God. He always wants to show devotion to the God. He always worships God in different ways. Then that is known as Bhakti Yoga. Whereas a person, he won't show Bhakti to the God. He won't read any books like Jnana Yoga. But he always does good actions and he leaves the result of that particular action. So, the Karma Yogi, Gandhiji is known as Karma Yogi. A Karma Yogi is a person who always does good karma, good actions, and he keeps away the result. He is not bothered about the result of that particular actions. That is also a path to reach the liberation. Next comes Raja Yoga. It is also known as the royal path or the king of yoga paths. This is nothing but it is also a path where we will reach self-realization, but with the practice of mental health in the sense with the practice of mind practices. So he initially, when the sadhaka starts practicing Raja Yoga, he knows the difference between mind, body, and soul. He knows what is meant by mind, what are the functions of the mind, what are the powers of mind, like Ichika Shakti, Jnana Shakti, different kinds of powers are there for mind. But while he travels to that path, his entire mind will become no mind state. Okay, the mind state will become no mind state. So this path is called as the Raja Yoga. Also, it is also known as the Ashtanga Yoga, which we are studying the Patanjali Yoga Sutras. Next comes the Hatha Yoga path. Hatha Yoga, Ha plus the Hatha Yoga. It is also known as the control of body and mind path. Both physical postures will be there, and then you have to control your mind and how to purify physical body with the help of Shodhana Kriyas, and how to concentrate, how to develop, how to tune your mind with the help of meditation, etc., etc. So all the combinations of body practices and mind practices come under Hatha Yoga to reach the self-realization. And the last one is the Mantra Yoga. Man plus Tra, mantra. Tra means to protect. To protect what? Our mind. Man means manaha, manasu. So, to protect our mind, we will follow some sounds. Follow what sounds? We will do some sound with our, that is mantra. We will start chanting mantras with our mind. And these mantras could be, you can chant loudly, or you can contemplate also. That is, you can chant silently also. So this is the last one, that is known as the Mantra Yoga. So these are the 6 paths. You can select whichever path you want. At the end, you will reach the target, that is the self-realization. So here, a simple example I would like to tell so that you can understand why different paths of yoga. Suppose you want to go to Delhi from your place. One person can take a train to reach Delhi. One person can take a flight. One person can go by bus. And one person, he doesn't have any money, but he wants to reach Delhi. He can go by walk. One person can go by cycle and one person can go by auto rickshaw. Okay, it depends upon their feasibility. It depends upon the resources that person is having. If I am having the determination to reach Delhi, I will find out a path, whichever path which I can travel through that one. And again, you should also remember one point here, that if I am starting by cycle, see, I wanted to go to Delhi. I have decided that cycle is the best option because I can't afford bus, I can't afford train. So I started going in cycle. So half of the journey I finished in the cycle. From there, with the help of someone else, someone deliberately they came. I haven't asked any help. They came and they told me that they will take me to Delhi with the help of the bus. That's fine. So you have traveled half of the path in Raja Yoga, then half of the path with Bhakti Yoga. it is also completely fine. Nowhere it has said that a person who starts in Bhakti Yoga, you should follow only that Bhakti Yoga part to reach the target. So it is the combinations. The easiest path is the Bhakti Yoga part. The difficult part is the Jnana Yoga part. But if you think that after following Bhakti Yoga, you thought that Mantra Yoga is good for you, or you want to follow Mantra Yoga, you can shift there. From Mantra Yoga, if you start reading scriptures, then you can go to the Jnana Yoga. But your practice should be consistent. Whichever path you are going, you should not stop at some point. You should keep on updating yourself. You should keep on updating, take the good of the another path, then go into that path. And because you should know the target, where I should stop. This is the junction. From here, I will take this route. From here, I will go to the second junction. From there, third junction. So this is entire concept of streams of yoga.